The CGL Tier 1 live mock has been conducted on the Oliveboard platform, and we are here to discuss the logical reasoning section with you in detail. So let's quickly start this session. From beginning to end, you'll be able to understand the whole mock reasoning section in the English language. So let's start discussing right away. Today's mock was comparatively much easier. So let's go about it. So the very first question, in the following question, odd letters from the given alternatives, you just have to find the odd one out here. So if you observe carefully, closely the difference, this is 24, 23 minus 1, 12, 11 minus 1, 21, 20 minus 1, and 18, 17 minus 1. This is 17, 14 plus 3, minus 3, sorry. This is minus 4, 20, 16, and this is also minus 4. So technically, this is my odd one out. Option D is the correct answer. Okay, 32 seconds to solve the question. Next. 26, 52, 22, 60. 7.5, 1.5. I think that's the biggest hint you can get. Multiply by 2, multiply by 2. And this is multiply by 5, multiply by 5. Very easy. Into 2, into 5. That's what needs to be done. So into 2 is here, into 5 right here. So option C is the correct answer. Okay. This was done in 16 seconds. Excellent. Next. Correct combination we need to choose. Let's look at the division signs here, because every option has a division sign, which is placed almost at a different unit. So division being here and multiplication being here is not going to make any sense for us. So this is gone. So same, I think same setup here also is gone. Now out here division can be here, which between 148 and 2. This makes sense. Or in this case, it is between 2 and 23. This is also not making sense. So now blindly I can choose option B without having to calculate anything else. Okay. You don't have to solve it also, because the position of the division is such that it will only make sense in option B to get an integer as an answer. 31 seconds. Good job. Next. We need to find the opposite to hash. Now, opposite to hash, here if you look at three figures, hash is common in all three of them. So, the answer in these cases is always the face which is not present in the figure at all. If you see, @ is present here, dollar is present here, asterisk is also present there, but exclamation is the only answer which is not present. So, that is going to be opposite to hash. 33 seconds to answer this question. Next. Which two numbers should be interchanged to make the below equation mathematically correct? Okay. So 852 divided by 4, 213. Let's see where it is going wrong. This is minus 78 plus 2. So 215 minus 78. It's definitely not 193, but it's not very far off. What is the issue? The issue is that the negative quantity is quite large. So I need to reduce the negative quantity or simultaneously maybe increase the plus sign. That's what we need to do to get 193. Correct. Either we increase positive or we decrease negative. Now 4 and 6 are precisely doing that. I think we are decreasing the positive in this case and very minutely increasing the positive here. So I think this is definitely not my answer. 2 and 6 if I go ahead. So this is precisely doing that. This is increasing the positive slightly and decreasing the negative significantly. Okay. So this may be an option. Let's check the others quickly. We will come back to option B. 2 and 4. This is again significantly reducing my positive, so that is not helpful for me. And 13 and 2, this will also do the job. 13 and 2, so this is only 12 here and 13. So I think this we can check it very quickly. 213 plus 13, 226 minus 12. No, that is not going to do the right thing for me. So again, technically just by elimination, I have come back at option B. And it's very, very confident you can be that you can mark option B here. Very confident. Okay. But despite that, if you want to check it, what you can do is you can replace this 2 and 6. So this will be 26 and this will be 6. So now this makes sense. 219 minus 26 is 193. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. 57 seconds. Why? Precisely because every option was being checked for. See, a lot of times, and I'm not saying always this is going to work out for you, but a lot of times, I mean almost 60-70% of the times this is going to work, where you can check it very strategically without completely solving, to see whether it is fitting the bill or not. Okay. So I think this could have been done easily in 40 seconds max. But anyways, it's not very bad. 57 seconds is not very bad. It's fine because the other questions we are covering up the time very quickly. A person starts from pole A, moves in the east direction for 4 meters to reach F. From pole F, he took a right turn and walks for 3 meters. To reach pole C. What is the question? The question is pole A with D. Okay. From pole C, he took a right turn, walked for 4 meters to reach E. Finally, from E, took a left turn and walks toward 3 meters to reach pole D. Which direction is A with respect to D? It's in the north. Option A. Pretty easy question. 41 seconds. 41 is too much for this. This could have been easily done in 30 seconds maybe. See, instantly you can get the answers for these questions. Yeah. If in a year September 19 falls on a Monday, then on which day the Friday will fall? See, if September 19 is a Monday, 4 days after this is a Friday. So if I add 4 to September 19, I'll get 23rd of September, which in options is only there in option A. 23rd is definitely a Friday. In options, only this option has 23rd. So I don't have to check anything else. A lot of people, what they do is after checking September 19, they will check September 1, then they will come back to Friday, and then accordingly they'll keep adding 7. You didn't have to do that. Okay. 29 seconds. Good job. This was very smart, I think. Smartly handled by the topper. Okay. This is inequalities. So N is less than equal to K. Clearly visible. That's right. W is greater than equal to K. No, it's not. No, A, sorry. So option 1. Only one. Option D is the correct answer. 22 seconds. Excellent. Very good. Next. Can you see the whole question? So M and N have 2 children. K is the brother of G. So M and N have 2 children. Can I do it like this? Let's not draw this first. K is the brother of G, who is the daughter of L. Wife of M is the mother of K. Yeah, wait. She has to be the mother of K only, no? Great. P and Q are daughters of the daughter-in-law of L. Who among the following is the mother? I think then N also will come here. If M and N have 2 children, that means N has to come here. There's no other option. Who among the following is the mother? It's either L or N. So N is the correct option. Option D. Good question. 89 seconds. I don't know why blood relations takes a lot of time from students. See, the primary confusion when even I began, I had that M and N are married. That's why they have 2 children. But not necessarily. No. M and N can be brothers who have 2 children each or 2 children in all. So don't go for these gimmicks, You could have easily solved this in less than 90 seconds, of course. 1 minute, 30 seconds is too much to solve this question. Yeah. 2790 divided by 3 multiplied by 10, but that's not working out here. Cube, no. 3 and 3. Okay, wait. 63. Yeah, just add 63. It's just a difference of 63. Often, when it is slightly confusing and multiplication is not doing your job, I think addition does it. See, 50 seconds I would say decent for this one because it, despite being very easy, takes time to come to your head. So keep it in your regular algorithm always, just to check the difference to make it faster. Eat is 100, mat is 260, what is tan? Okay, this is pretty easy, I think you can figure it out right away. This is 5 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 20 is 100. 13 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 20 is 260. So 20 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 14 is going to be 280. Option 1, option A is the right answer. Pretty easy question this is. 22 seconds. Nice. Next. Okay, paper cutting and folding. So this is what is happening. If you see the options carefully, just pick up one element, any one element. So this rectangle is not helping us. It will be though. So this will come out like this. If I fold the paper halfway, this will come out like this. So in that case, I can safely assume that this is not going to be my answer for sure. The kite is not helping out, and this here will be completing like this, and when I'll open it on the top, it will complete it like this. So which is only there in option 2. So option figure 2 is my correct answer. Yeah, cool. 31 seconds, decent, not bad. Embedded. I think clearly if you observe option 1, it's clearly there, right? Exactly there. Then you don't have to question yourself. You can go ahead with option 1. Be confident. Even if you want to eliminate the others, you can quickly see there is no single rectangle like this here, which is going to fit your bill. This here is fitting somewhere above this vertex, not exactly on the vertex. And again, the same thing, there is no exact square here. So option 1 is the only befitting answer, but any which ways. How much time here? 27 seconds, decent, not bad. 14. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 7, 14. 14 plus 10, 24. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 8, 17 plus 11. 4, 5. 5 plus 8, 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3. Okay, 3 is increasing every time. There's a double difference of 3. 4, 5. So this is 5 and this is 11 plus 6. And this is 6 and this is 13 plus 7. Okay, so the first letter, if I say any letter which is different all the way, no, I think, right? Everything is there. First letter is K only. Okay. So I think, yeah, 24 plus 13 is 37, 26, 11. Yeah, perfectly right. So the next letter will be, so this is 11 plus 3, 14. 28 plus 14. So that's 42, I believe. 42 and 26. 16, P. KP. This is gone. This is gone. Oh. Okay. The third one is 5 plus 6 plus 9 plus 12. 6 plus 15. 21. U. KPU option is the right answer. Okay, now actually going alternate actually causes a lot of trouble here. The actual logic could have been different also. If you see plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, then this is continuous, plus 1, then plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, this is plus 1, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, this is plus 1, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, next one is plus 1, so JK, and then we'll start with plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. So KPU, option A will be the right answer. That was the logic. But usually, as we say, corresponding helps you out the most of the time. So if you go by corresponding, it's going to cost you a lot of time. Okay, that's all. But despite that, I mean, 74 seconds again, 1 hour, 1 minute, 14 seconds actually crosses the limit. But in this mock, in today's mock, if you see, reasoning only had 2 probable questions which took a lot of time. One was a blood relation question, the other one was this. So this is still manageable. Because see, every time in a mock, if you sit, or in an exam, if you sit, you can't be perfect. That, oh, now every question I'll do it in 30 seconds, in 25 seconds. That's practically not possible. Somewhere or the other, you're going to get stuck. And you need to be getting constant exposure to this, getting stuck in an exam and then coming out of it. So that if at all it repeats in your final exam, you'll be ready to handle it. So that is fine. My aim here is to let you know that for this particular question, keeping aside everything else, everything which might have transpired in the real mock, I'm not talking about that. Keeping aside everything, in that particular question, 74 seconds is too much. Probably it happened because of pressure, because of anything, but if you can be careful, you can cut down on the time, right? That's the only idea. So each of the letters in the word league is arranged in alphabetical order from the left to right, okay? How many letters are there in the English alphabetical series between letter which is second to the left of G and fourth to the right of A after the rearrangement? So we'll start with A, E, E, G, L, U. That's all. It's second to the left of G, so it's E. And fourth to the right of A, so it's L. So between E and L, how many letters are there? 12 minus 5 minus 1, that is 7 minus 1, 6 letters in the English alphabet. Option A is the correct answer. Yeah, pretty easy. 47 seconds, okay. Syllogism. Some hills are mountains. All mountains are peak. No peak is plateau. Some peak is hill, absolutely right. No mountain is plateau, absolutely correct. So both are right. Option C is the correct answer. Very easy syllogism, 23 seconds. Next. Okay. 3 and 3, 6 people sitting around a circular table. Facing outside the center. 2 people between R and T. U is sitting second right to R. 2 people between R and T, so T has to be here. Question is, how many people sit between S and Q? Okay. See, S and Q can be anywhere out of these 3, so okay. U is sitting, S is sitting immediate left of P, so it has to be here only, there is no other option. Q has to be here, so it is 2. People between S and Q is 2. Option D. 54 seconds, too much. Probably some mistake was made when he was actually arranging the setup. That's common, can happen with anybody. But 54 seconds was too much for this. Some people are just innate, they have a fear of sitting arrangement or puzzle-based questions. Don't do that. Basic practice can get you out of it. And they're not going to ask you very complicated questions in the final exam. And now that sectional timers are being probably introduced, if at all that happens for CGL, then you have to expect the level of questions coming down or the time to be such that you'll be able to solve it in that zone. If they are giving you a timeline, let's say they are giving you that, 15, for example, that 18 minutes or 20 minutes reasoning section should be done. They will not give this section. But let's say they give you 20 minutes reasoning section should be done. So they will set the questions in a way that, if you skip the correct questions and if you choose the right ones, within 20 minutes, you'll be able to attend the maximum questions. They don't want you to solve, they will of course not set the paper that you'll solve all the 25 questions in 20 minutes, let's say. But they will not set the paper that you will not be able to solve more than 50%. No, that is not the case. They will not give you very lengthy puzzles or very lengthy input-output questions. So if they are going to give you a sectional timer, at least for the first exam, if it is being introduced, they will make sure the questions are also accordingly set. Make sure they be, try to understand that is also going to happen. It will be a give and take no matter what. So plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, plus 3 again, plus 5 again. Pretty easy, I think. 159. Option C is the correct answer. Just a visual question this was, 23 seconds. Next. Okay, this is definitely being divided. If you quickly see, 192 and 9600 is divided by 2. This is divided by 4. And this is divided by 6. This will be divided by 8 then. So that is 50. And this is divided by 10. Fits the bill. So 50 is my answer. Option B. 24 seconds. Excellent. Next. Number of triangles. Okay. Let me just expand this a bit because this is usually not visible to a lot of people. Yeah, we need to find the number of triangles here. All right. Figure clearly visible. Let's pick this up. So these are 3. Then in here, we will have 1 and 2 only. We will not count the full one. Then in here, we will have this one and the whole one, 2 again. Then we have this triangle again, 1 and the whole one, 2 again, correct? Then this whole triangle, 1. Then this one, 1. This one, 1. This one, 1. How much is it? 6, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Oh yeah, this full triangle. We did not count this one. 1, 14. Anything else? This one we counted, this one we did, this smaller one we did, this one we did. Yeah, I think we pretty much counted all of them. 14 is the correct answer. Perfect. "49 seconds. Very nice. Not bad for this question. Cynophobia is the fear of dogs. So zoophobia is the fear of animals. Option B is the correct answer. Pretty easy. 14 seconds. Excellent. "5 plus 4, 9, plus 3, 12, plus 16, 28, plus 7. That's very strange. 4 into 3. 4 into 4 and 3 plus 4. Now, options have 30, 60, 40, 50. If I place 33 here, sometimes, hit and trial just helps you out. See, look at the differences. They are alternate. Plus 4, that is 2 square, plus 16, that is 4 square, plus 36, that is 6 square, and 3, 5, 7. So we get 33 as a correct answer. Wow. This time the series are not alternate, but the differences are alternate. Just randomly placed one and checked it out. Sometimes if nothing works out, you can do that also. 95 seconds. Was it worth it? No. It was definitely not worth it. Okay. Not worth 95 seconds. So this question technically you should have dropped and moved ahead and then come back to, in case you might have done it in the end. Maybe this person has done that only, and that is why. So the initial timer is also counted for that question. And then when you come back, when you continue, so the timer continues from there for this particular question. So it keeps the whole track. So I think that is why it is showing 95 seconds. So that is probably what has been done here. And if not, then let me tell you, for the first 20-25 seconds, if you figure it out that nothing is working out for you, drop this and move ahead. Don't sit and waste 95 seconds over it. That's too much. Okay. In this expression, which of the following is not correct? Okay, r@g means r is the mother of g. G asterisk k, g is the daughter of k. K percent I, k is the father of I. I ampersand m, I is the brother of m. M asterisk j, m is the daughter of. Wait. Oh, my bad. Chalo, again. Hurry, haste makes waste. r@g, r is the mother of g. G asterisk k, g is the daughter of k's sister. So this is k. K's sister's daughter is g. K percent I, k is the father of I. I ampersand m, I is the brother of m. M asterisk j, m is the daughter of j's sister. So m is the daughter of j's sister. So this is j's sister and this is j. Then j ampersand x. J is the brother of x. Probably we can assume this to be x. Can't we? Because they are saying that this is a 7-member family. So x is the sister of j. That's correct. This is correct. R is the wife of x. That is not correct. So option B is the. I is the son of x, absolutely right. And x is the mother of m, that's also right. So R is the wife of x is not right. Option B is the correct one. This is actually a good question. 74 seconds again. I mean, okay, probably somebody got stuck here and then they had to also start like I did just in front of you. I ignored this part. Very common error. But 74 seconds again, it's okay. I mean, but see, in the end, are you seeing what is happening? Throughout the beginning of the mock, we were able to solve a lot of questions very quickly. So that threw us into overconfidence. And towards the end, what happened is now in the last 2-3 questions only, we have consumed a lot of time. At one point, we are consuming 70 seconds, here 74 seconds, then we are consuming 95 seconds. That is too much. Okay. So at all costs, you need to avoid that. You're crossing the limit of almost 3-4 minutes. So that means something is gravely wrong. Sometimes just change of the subject in between might help. I'm not sure what will happen in sectional timers, but recently I was in an interview in interaction with one of the toppers, and there they had told me that in tier 2, when they sit for tier 2, they give it in sessions, of course. So session 1 is quant and reasoning, session 2 is GK and English. So now usually when you attempt it in the first tier 1, so you definitely give it in the germ technique. Most of you do that, GK, English, reasoning, maths. But there what do? Will you start with the reasoning section? Will you go to the math section later on? So he said that reasoning has 30 questions. And apparently 25 to 26 are mostly like tier 1 only. The remaining 4-5 questions are based on data sufficiency, critical reasoning. So they actually involve a lot of thinking. By the end, most of you will get tired. Because your habit is of solving 25 questions in all the mocks or etc. also. So that sudden transition might take time. So what he used to do is after solving, let's say 20-23 questions of reasoning, he used to switch to quant. 4-5 questions, 6 questions, 10 questions of quant he used to do. Then he used to come back to reasoning. solve the last bit of reasoning, then go back to quant and solve the last bit of quant. That jump actually helped to ease the brain and help to change things. So if you can also use that sometimes, if you know you are feeling some sort of a fatigue in the examination, just try it out in your mocks. Try any technique which you think of and then master that if you find it is useful for you. So plus means divide, into means minus, divide means into, and minus means plus. So what is the answer here? This is 4 into 7, 28. This is 32. So 64 plus 32 minus 28 divided by 16 divided by 2 into 4, 8 plus 15 minus 5. 23 is 18. 18 is in option A. What? Where did you go wrong? Wait. Something has gravely gone wrong here. Plus means divide. This is divide. This is divide. Into means minus. Minus is minus. Divide means into. This is into. This is into. This is into. And minus means plus. So this is plus. This is plus. So 32 divided by 8 is 4. 4 into 7 is 28. 8 into 4 is 32. So 64 plus 32 minus 28. And this is 16 divided by 8 is 2. 2 into 4 is 8. 8 plus 15 minus 5. Am I right? 8 plus 15 is 23. 23 minus 5. It has to be 18 only. What? How? Okay. Is it cancelling? Oh, wait. Okay. How can I make such a big mistake? 64 and 32 is 96. 96. 76. 68. 70 plus 6, 69, 69. Oh God, what a foolish error to do. What a foolish error to commit. 69 seconds. Good job. Okay. Last question. My God. Brain fatigue, you know, can actually cost you a lot. Last question. Arrange the following sentence in logical and meaningful order. Okay. Board the flight, book tickets, arrival, or just look at the words, okay, at once and then start. Obviously, your book tickets will come first. And in the end, you will arrive at the destination. 2, 3. So starting with 2, 3, you have two options. These two are not there. So the next one after 2, after booking tickets, is it boarding the flight or is it security check-in? Of course, 4 will come first. Option A is the right answer. 26 seconds. Excellent. So with that, the reasoning section is done for. Despite overall being an easy section, 4 questions in all were the questions which actually took some time, out of which 3 could be handled better. But last in the end, you know, did you see what happened? Initially, the questions were very easy. So too quickly, we almost spanned and covered all of them. So towards the end, we got pretty rushy. And that also what causes a lot of problem. So just pick up from these sessions. Learn that if this person, if me, after so many years of experience can also go off track, it's very common for a student to do so. And if that happens, don't get disheartened. Try to work on it. That's the whole idea, right? So yeah, that's it. That's enough for today. Thank you so much for watching live, guys. Let me just quickly show you one more thing here. That Oliveboard has been consistently churning out. It has been the preferred platform of toppers. Okay. So just look at how they have consistently been using the Oliveboard platform to actually help their overall journey. I have recently conducted a session on this very channel where I've discussed the AIR1's complete presence on the Oliveboard platform. How he has solved the mocks, what is the data. A data-driven approach has been taken. So go ahead and check that session out, and we'll be bringing out sessions for the other rank holders too very soon, so that you can understand how you can make use of the same mocks, precisely the same content which is available on our platforms for your benefit, for your selection next year. Thank you so much for watching live, guys. If you're new on the platform, hit the like button right away and subscribe to this channel and share these videos across platforms so that others can also benefit from these series. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Namaskar. Jai Hind.